now that you have trained the first protection variance, which is blocking, punch blocking, let's do one which is actually fun, which actually has some fun to it, and we use this protection variance, protection type, for deviating from uppercuts and straight punches, jab and cross. Okay, so everything that comes towards us in a straight line and tries to hit us directly, what we do? We slide, body normal. So your boxing stance, you grab it, you stay in your boxing stance, your forearms protecting you, right, as high as possible, but not to compromise. I don't want you to do this, neither do you focus too much protecting your body. Just balance, right? So ready to move them a little bit up, a little bit down accordingly, and as it is needed, right? And just perform this movement. You bend, sliding movement. You bend your knee slightly. Okay, so if I'm sliding to the right, I'm bending and putting emphasis, taking some of that pressure on my right leg. In this case, it's my back leg, but it's actually my right leg. And if I'm sliding to the left, I'm putting pressure on my left leg and bending my left knee slightly, okay? Such as that it takes some of that pressure. You don't just slide from your upper body. Engage your legs as well. There's slight movement, because if you allow yourself to go down through your leg as well, you'll come back faster. The pressure will not be only on your upper body, but it will be on your legs as well, and your legs are quite strong. What will happen is they will bring you back faster. It's almost like a spring. So you're going down, it's very easy, you release a little bit of pressure and you go down very fast, instead of just performing the movement from the upper body. So you just release yourself, release a little bit of pressure, let's so saying. So you soften your muscle, leg muscle, right? So you bend your knee slightly, whatever knee. If you're going to the right, we've talked already, right knee, to the left knee, while they both bend slightly, okay? It's just one bends a little bit more than the other, but it's not like this one is staying straight and this one tries to bend. No, you're actually bending both of them slightly. It's just most of the pressure is absorbed by the leg towards the side you are sliding, okay? That's the only difference, but they both work together. And what will happen is you're going very easy sideways, right, from your knees, but when you're going to take the initial position, you'll actually do it much faster and with explosiveness from the legs, right? Because your legs are strong, remember that. So put the timer on, play around, move a little bit. And move around, do a couple of steps, move 1, 2, couple of times, count a couple of times each side. If you feel tired, move a little bit around again. It's good to reset time in time, not to stay for 3 minutes and slide, because then you gain patterns, and if you're doing something wrong, you can't really correct it and you don't really see it. But if you are moving and doing it and moving and doing it and trying to get to that neutral position, by movement itself will kind of force you into getting that neutral position. All right, so what I mean is, if you're getting in this, it's not realistic. You're already using the momentum, and it's not, you're not being realistic. You're just using the momentum to go from one side to another. So it becomes more an exercise than a specific or focused exercise for a purpose. And in our case, is to slide the punches. And after I slide a punch, I want to come back in a certain line and see maybe there is another punch coming, or I have the opportunity to inflict the damage myself. So doing this exercise, it doesn't really add much value to me. I go down, come back in the straight line, neutral position, neutral position, neutral position, neutral position. Oh, you could do it 1, 2, 1, 2. But that's it, and then move a little bit, and then you go, and you're 1, 2, 1, 2. No problem with that. But make sure you don't do it for 3 minutes straight. Put the timer on, 3 minutes. Take your time. If you need to do it longer, do it longer. Come back. Next, we will talk about ducking. Box.